Mr. By the Mile. What's going on, you guys? It's not such a good day as of yesterday for a lot of people. 133 vehicles just a little north of Fort Worth. What's the body count? 8? I've heard 13, I've heard 8, I've heard 6. Either way, man, I hope none of them are children. I really don't want to frickin' find out. I really don't. Number one, I think it's way too damn easy to get your CDL. I don't know. As for the FedEx that plowed into the back of that pile up there, I don't know him. I don't know what happened. All I know is there's not much you can do when it comes to an icy road. So don't be on it. I've heard that Texas really wasn't ready for this. Those icy roads were untreated for hours. That's ridiculous. Shame on the freaking city for not getting on that. Man, unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. I don't have a TV. I don't know what they're saying right now, but unbelievable. Comment below with what you found out. If you found out anymore. I was on my way from Laredo, Texas to Waco. My buddy Andy called me. He's my driver mentor and very good friend. We met in Madras, Oregon about a month ago, a little more than a month ago. And he tells me, "Hey, you all right?" I said, "Yeah." "You checked the weather?" I'm like, "To be honest with you, I mean, it's cold. I think the road might be a little icy." He's like, "Okay. It's real dangerous, man. Be really careful. You're not going far, but be really careful." I said, "I know." He's like, "I suggest you take a service road instead." I'm like, "Yeah, there's not many cars on the road right now." He's like, "Yeah, that should be a sign for you." And no, not much later of him saying that, I came up on a wreck. 2 big rigs. 300 accidents in Texas alone this month. I roll up on this one. 2 big rigs caught fire, closed down the entire 35 southbound. I was headed north. Man. And then that's when he told me about the incident that happened that morning. And guess what, guys? The night before, that morning, I was hauling suicide coils southbound, same direction of that accident on that same freeway, that same spot. Man, bro. Made me think. Really made me stop and think. You new drivers, you check that weather. You get to your consignee before you take off. And then when you get to your consignee and before you take off in the morning or whenever after again, you check it. You got Google Maps, use that technology like my buddy Andy said. Use that technology. It's there, use it. Understand during the night, sometimes the temperature goes up a little, so it'll melt a little bit. And it freezes up in the morning. People go to work. Just common sense basically. But it's sometimes, as a driver, you have to be woken up to this stuff too. There is so much to this job. And trainers, a lot of trainers, I'm going to be honest, guys, they're not very good. The trainers are not very good at night transportation. I got along with him, but everything that I've been learning from fellow drivers, trainer never spoke to me about. Only one trainer did at JB Hunt, but it wasn't over the road type stuff. It was other things. I got some pretty good training at JB Hunt. But there's 2 kinds of mistakes that you can make in a big rig. And one you can learn from, and one that you can't. Why? Because either you screwed up someone else's life forever or yours. You screw someone else's up, you screw up someone else's life forever, believe me, you're gonna screw yours up too. But that's not gonna matter if you have half of a heart. You'll be a lot more concerned with that. No, the mistakes that can be made in this truck are irreversible. Irreversible. It's a huge amount of responsibility. You want to come into flatbed as a brand new driver? There's a lot to learn. Learn how to maneuver that truck first before you come to flatbed. Don't come here as a new driver. Just my opinion. But that's why I went dry van refrigerated my entire first year. Learned how to maneuver that truck in the city, right? Regional and local. You're not everywhere, and deal with a whole mess of ice and all this, right? Just learn how to maneuver that truck, make my deliveries. Then I came to flatbed. Whole first year like that. I was home almost every day my first year. Making anywhere between $550 and